So it ends France 2, England 1, and just more heartbreak for England. It's a bit of a theme, isn't it? I wanted to do a quick reaction video, because I don't know how else to say things at this moment. I don't know how else to like figure out shit in my head than just talk into a camera, which is probably a problem in itself. But I don't know, man. Just that game was just probably one of the most frustrating ways to go out, because you know what, we were good, we weren't bad, we didn't make too many mistakes, we didn't really do that much wrong first half. We were probably the worst team, but had a lot of things go against us. Second half, we were absolutely brilliant, showed a lot of fight, but still lost. And it's a weird one, is it? Because it's kind of better and worse to lose like that, because it's like, it's better because we fought for it, but it's also worse because you feel like we should have had more. And that's the most gut wrenching thing. I think that's the worst bit. That's the soulless bit of it, really, because that was tough to take. The refereeing was terrible. The refereeing was some of the worst refereeing I've seen in years. Like, and I know I'm going to sound like a bitter England fan when I say this, but there's got to be something wrong there. There has to be something wrong there. He was begrudgingly give us those 2 penalties anyway. It could have been 3 penalties. There was the moment that led to their first goal was a blatant foul on Saka, and like, I can't. That's not me being biased. It's just a foul. It's so blatant. And not only that, but like, they should have way more cards than they already do. Like, there should have been a red somewhere. Like, there was the 2-footed challenge on someone. There should have been a way more yellows that could have resulted in reds. Could have resulted them playing a little, more less aggressive, because they knew they had the freedom, because the ref wasn't giving anything. He gave us more yellows, I think, or at least equal to them, and that's bizarre. And I know that's me clutching at straws, because ultimately there was 2 penalties and one of them was missed, and we could have brought back into this game. And I can feel nothing but empathy towards Kane, to be honest. I feel like, as a Chelsea fan, I've seen already loads of Chelsea fans throw loads of hate towards him, and that's just wrong, in my opinion. Right now, we're all England. It's nothing to do with our clubs at the moment. That will come next year, you know what I mean? And I'll probably hate Kane then. But right now, he's England player. He's our player. And I can only feel empathy for him. He knew that a lot was resting on him at the moment. He knew that Lloris knew where he went last time. He had already took a pen. That just doubles the thought process. It's Lloris, he's like best mate at Tottenham. Like, there's so much going through his head at that moment that he probably just overthought it and then overhit it, and it's just such a shame. And I've not spoken to. I've said there's been 2 lines exchanged with me and Josh, and it's not nice ones. It's him saying Mount's a C word, and me just saying, well, he didn't miss the pen. And to be honest, I've said that out of retaliation. That's me saying that because, like, I'm annoyed. But it's not the way I feel, and I think it's just ridiculous. We shouldn't. Mount had every right to take a shot there, because let's face it, he's probably one of like 3 players that had a shot outside of the box that game. I think if there's one of the biggest criticisms of England that game, is the fact that we weren't as progressive as we should be. France had holes in the defence. Upamecano had to foul us most times, so why aren't we running at him more? Why aren't we taking some shots outside the box? We know Lloris can struggle with those. We know that. So why didn't it happen more? Like, yes, Mounts was terrible, but like, I wanted to see more of that, and we didn't. And I feel like that's a big criticism that needs to be thrown at these England players for sure. But ultimately, it didn't go our way. As always, it's the England way. This is a very familiar feeling when wearing an England shirt. And yeah, I guess we're all Morocco now, aren't we? I think we might all be Morocco. I've actually got this. Oh, I'll be all Morocco now, because we want them to win the World Cup, or Messi. But I don't really care about that anymore. A part of me was like, yeah, I'd love to see Messi, but I don't care about that anymore. More heartache, more pain. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. I think that's me done. I appreciate you watching if you are. I don't know how to say goodbye. It's in a bit.